Would you buy this property? Here's what I knew before ever going inside. Look, I look at properties all the time, in distressed properties, and my thing is you need to know the numbers before you go in. Would you buy this property? Most people will see this house and be like, this is not my deal. But a good investor knows when you see a distressed property, start putting those numbers in your head so you can have a pretty good idea of what your offer is going to be and how much you're going to spend. Today, we're going to talk about how to analyze a property before ever going on in the inside. Look, inspectors, contractors, everything that you need to know on spending money and how to do your due diligence. We're going to do it right now. The first thing you should start with is the neighborhood. Before I analyze the house, I analyze the neighborhood. I ask myself, are properties occupied? Are the lawns maintained? How the houses look? Are they being renovated? Is there a sign of ownership? Would someone want to live here? These are the type of questions you should ask yourself based on the type of investment that you want to do. If you want to rent it, flip it, wholesale it, just have an idea. I scan the streets. I look around. When I was out here earlier, there were like 2 people jogging down the street early this morning. Not too many loose dogs, but hey, think about it. Analyze, look at the neighborhood, make a decision on what type of what type of rental you want to do in that neighborhood. Number 2, look for signs of distress. Look, this property is already talking to me. It's telling me, Verna, I have a bunch of stuff that needs to be fixed. I have deferred maintenance. My front porch is caved in. You can walk around any property and look at the things that need to be fixed. If the property appears to be vacant, if there are structural concerns, these are the clues that can tell you how much you may need to offer. If you need to offer below the market value or a little bit less than what that seller is telling you they're going to sell it for. Number 3, estimate the expensive repairs. Now I'm looking for what I call the big ticket items. If you've been following me, we've been talking about this. Roof, does it appear old? Are there missing shingles? Sagging in any areas? Foundation, uneven floors. Are there visible cracks outside? Settlement signs. Look, we always check out the exterior. You can look at the siding, see if there's missing pieces or windows broken. Are there entryways that are obstructed? Mechanical systems. You're always going to inspect the HVAC, plumbing, electrical. I don't need exact numbers. I'm just trying to determine whether this deal deserves me to look at it and further do my due diligence, or should I walk away? Number 4, know your end game. One mistake new investors make is focusing on the purchase price first. I focus on the exit strategy. Basically, what am I going to do with this property? You should ask yourself, is this a rental? Is it a flip? Can I apply the BRRRR method to it? Am I going to do that? Or is this owner financing? The strategy determines how much I can offer to pay and how much you're going to get paid at the end with your cash flow or lump sum. But you definitely need to know what is your end game. Number 5, research the numbers. Before I ever enter a property, I'm already researching. I'm looking up comps in the neighborhood to see what properties are selling for, looking to see what places could be renting for. Then as I'm looking, I'm throwing together like a rehab budget and then looking at my cash flow too. So then I can understand my end game, but you always need to look at the numbers. Investors, you make money when you buy, not when you sell, okay? You make money when you buy because now you already putting those key things together to help you formulate this deal. Number 6, identify deal killers. What can kill it for you? Every ugly house isn't a good deal, so don't think every distressed property you should go after because there could be major foundation issues, severe fire damage, environmental concerns, a bad location, and the numbers just simply don't work for you. So you got to realize and think about what is it that can make this deal not worth it, and those are the things that you need to identify. So although I'm using this property right here for an example, before I stepped inside, I already knew there would be significant repairs. I already knew the neighborhood because I drove through it morning and at night. And I already knew my potential exit strategy. So the walkthrough wasn't about deciding whether I like this property. It was about confirming whether my assumption in the beginning was correct. So start using the things that I'm telling you to use. Investors don't fall in love with the houses. They fall in love with the opportunities backed by numbers. Numbers, people. Always use the numbers. Before you step inside a property, train yourself to analyze what you can see from the outside, from the curb. It can help you avoid bad deals and help you become a better investor. This has been Real Estate Investing Tea with V. Remember, secure the bag, build the wealth, and don't let good opportunities pass you by because of a little ugly house. See you next Tuesday.